I was sharing with someone today, Disney and a bunch of other platforms are literally pressing delete on TV shows that will be gone forever, right? Because it's digital. You don't have them anymore on a DVD. You don't have them anymore on a VHS. They're gone, just gone. And 30 years from now, we won't even know that these TV shows and movies existed because a platform didn't have room for them on their server and it cost too much to keep it. So they deleted it. And I know Yvette Nicole Brown was tweeting about her show Big Shots, which I liked. I really liked the show, starring her and John Stamos. And it was about a girls basketball team in a small town with a coach that was like Bobby Knight, played by John Stamos. That's gone forever. And we're in this digital era right now. We're talking about AI, but a button can be pushed and all your data, everything that you like is gone. I talk about narrative as being, this kind of digital library at Alexandria where we're collecting all of this knowledge in one place. But I'm also wise enough to understand that a server can, something can happen to a server. I did a pilot for a talk show on MSNBC that was so freaking amazing. And I was told that they lost it, that it got deleted. Like major network like this, you lost a pilot? How do you lose a pilot? I'm sure they didn't lose it. I'm sure they didn't. I'm sure they didn't want anyone to see how awesome I was, because then you have to justify why somebody's not there anymore. But that said, it also is mindful that people, in this digital era, the computer, the AI now can be so smart. This is not necessary. It can make decisions for us if we don't make decisions for it. It will make decisions for us. So you could be on the fence about whether or not you're going to be involved. You're going to be involved. It's just whether you're going to be on the enslaved side or on the master side. I much prefer not having somebody tell me what to do, me personally. I much rather be in control of my life and not be at anybody's mercy. I much rather that, which is why I can easily tell somebody offering funds, no. Because first of all, I can live on very little. Don't need a whole lot. Fortunately, I have extricated myself from the desire to have to, go out there, and I will literally buy a $12 shirt from Amazon tomorrow. Like, I have no problem. I don't need to have Gucci, Lucci, Poochie, and now I got my own. I got my own clothes, so I'm only wearing my own Global Majority stuff because I get samples, which we're going to talk about next week. And that's what I'm wearing right now. I got on some mineral wash joggers that are amazing. I just put them on this week for the first time. I was like, oh, these are long enough, because the other ones are too short. I'm damn near 6 feet tall. These are nice, and they look good too. Come on through with the fit. And I have on something coming from the next collection, which is a camouflage, a camo with the. I'm loving all of this. And so now I'm like, shoot, I ain't wearing nobody else's stuff. Only thing I worry about is footwear, because I wear a size 12 and a half. So I gotta be careful. But I found an amazing shoe person too. So I say all that to say, yeah, we don't have to be at anybody's mercy, especially when you know what's ahead. So let's pare down, let's live on less, but let's be in community so we never want for anything, because we will take care of each other. I'm saying we got to be involved in the AI. We got to be involved in this technology because we're already involved. And not being involved means that it won't be able to recognize your face. Means you put your hand under there to get some soap and it doesn't recognize, because we're not involved. Not only must we be involved, we must demand that we're involved. Like, y'all not getting away with this. We're not going to sit on the sidelines and let you get away with it. Hell no. You think the summer George Floyd was a problem? This is going to be a problem. So we need to be a problem, is the point that I'm making. Like, now, not only are we not sitting on the sideline, we're going to make some certain demands as well. And it's not even about funding and all, because when we talk about companies, it's always about these rounds of funding. But that's a trick bag too. They got you hemmed up where you end up owning like no percentage of your company, instead of being in community. If your AI, if your tech serves community, we should be investing in it. Why are we the last people to get in on something? If it's that good, don't take your ass to Shark Tank. Come in community and tell us why we need this. But it also means that those of us who are creating things need to step our asses up. No more Theranos, because there's some Theranos among us as well out there selling snake oil. Either be really in community or not at all. But what we're not going to do is be left behind. Not again. Not again. So yeah, we're going to sit with this AI because TSA, let me just tell you what's happening, whether you like it or not. Record-setting crowds have filled the airports nationwide. Y'all back out in them streets because you think there's no COVID. Passengers are now going to be encountering, guess what? Facial recognition. TSA is expanding facial recognition, 25 airports in the United States and Puerto Rico, especially Atlanta, which is one of the largest, busiest airports in the country. They will now have facial recognition camera systems to compare flyers' faces to the pictures on their ID. And this is going to be part of the Division of Homeland Security under the pressure from lawmakers. Who do you think these lawmakers are? And why do they want your face? Huh? So according to TSA, facial recognition, first and foremost, is much, much more accurate. Is it? And we've tested this extensively. Did you? So we know that it brings the accuracy level close to 100%. And with just humans looking at a facial match. The program has been rolled out to more than 24 airports nationwide. This happened without you even knowing since 2020. Currently voluntary for flyers to at least 3 more airports by the end of the year. They're going to put it in. There are skeptics. 5 U.S. senators sent a letter demanding that the TSA halt the program. Privacy advocates worry about the lack of regulations around facial recognition. Hello. And its tendency to be less accurate with people of color. Most images are deleted after use, but some information is encrypted and retained. You're already being surveilled. I'm not going to use a phone. You are participating. You got to really do work listening to Stolen Focus to have a phone that is not plugged in to this Skynet. You have to really work hard, and it's costly. They make it really easy. So the question is, what is your role? Everybody who is on social media, if you're watching your television, if you are online searching, do you use a VPN? Are you using an encrypted search engine? Are you active with that? Because if you're not, that's why them ads are popping up for things that you went to last week, popping up on your thing. And you're like, how did this happen? Because they got you. So we got to get it. We still are in control. And I believe the way we really win is by doubling down on this community thing, doubling down on loving each other, doubling down on giving each other grace, space, understanding that we don't get there by ourselves, that when it comes time to have that Malcolm X moment at the police station, we need to be ready. I'm saying something.